So we had noticed those manuals were okay. This parking lot's a little suspect. I blame the parking lot, but we'll teach you, don't worry. So first thing, I know you hear this in every how-to, but people are gonna tell you, go to a parking lot. You're gonna want one that's more flat than this, because if look at the ground, it's all choppy.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna tell you to use the spaces to measure your manuals. And another thing that you should look for in that parking lot is you want one that slopes maybe a little bit downhill, so that way you don't have to worry about keeping your speed while you're in the manual. Because if you like come to a dead stop while you're manualing, it's much harder to do. So basically, what you guys are gonna do with the manual is it's a little bit different for every person because you guys have different length of frames and bodies. But the basic idea of it is to just hold your front wheel in the air without pedaling. So it's like a wheelie, but you don't pedal. So for the positioning, you're gonna use whatever foot forward you have normally. So for me, it's right. If you want to do opposite manuals, no, I'm just kidding. So yeah, just use your front foot, and then the position you're gonna want to be in is you're gonna want to have your butt over the back tire, and then you're just gonna do a little pull, and with your weight there, that's gonna be what keeps it balanced. So you're gonna want to like bend your knees, and then if you're worried that you're gonna come down, then you're gonna want to put your weight more back and bend your knees like that. And then if you want it more forward, you're gonna bring your body weight forward and like untuck your knees a little bit. So another thing you're gonna want to know how to do is just jump off the back. So when you're in a manual and you feel like, uh-oh, this is too far gone, you don't want to be like stuck and like get caught on your pegs and fall over. So basically, you should just practice, get your weight pretty far back over the bike, and then just jump off like that. You want to make sure when you practice this, like if you have two back pegs, you may get swooped. Like if you have one, right, like if you had one behind your back foot, it's really easy to get swooped and like die. So you want to make sure you have that good before you try going too fast or anything too hardcore.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much the basics. And then we'll give you some tippage right now. All right, guys. I hate to break it to you, but this isn't the kind of trick where you're gonna perfect it and manual a whole parking lot in like one day. You're gonna have to find the balance point. So basically, just do what we were telling you. It's a little bit different for every person, like I said, because of your body weight, how tall you are. Maybe if you have short legs or something, I don't know. But basically, just practice the same stuff. So just kind of put your butt back. Start by putting your butt back, and then just give it a little pull and keep your weight back over the back end of the bike, and then you'll kind of start to feel it out, and eventually you'll get better and better. You'll be able to go longer and longer, and that's because you're going to be in your balance point. So that balance point is crucial to the long manual game. So find that, and it's easier. I'm telling you guys, the further far back you are, like not like this obviously, but like the further far back you are with your butt, it makes the balance point finding a lot easier. Because if you're like trying to manual like this, your weight's over the front end, so you're just gonna go down. So keep your weight over the back, and it's gonna make it A1. All right, one more tip is a lot of times when you're first starting to learn them, or like you just started, you'll try and save it by like going like this and getting over it, kind of like you would in a wheelie. I don't know if that's just me, but I've seen other people do it too, so that doesn't work. Like you can maybe go for another 3 or 4 feet, but in the long term, like if you want to keep going farther, that's not gonna work. So just remember to keep your weight back, like I said before, and then that's really all there is to it. I can't really help you that much because you're just gonna have to practice yourself. So get out there, go hard, go manual, and thanks for watching. Leave any questions you have in the comments, and smash that MFN subscribe button if you're new. So, okay, bye.